Hi guys, Baz from Hognose UK here. If I'm squinting a little bit, it's because I've installed all new LED lights in my shed, and when I run my camera it gives it a really nasty flickering effect on the film. So I'm using a video ring light which is a bit bright. Anyway, I'm going to cut a clutch of eggs today. They're on day 53. I don't normally cut my eggs until they pip, or traditionally I don't, but these eggs are very well collapsed, and over the last 24 hours they've collapsed considerably further. I can feel the babies in them, so I think it's time to cut them. They come from a Pastel Leopard het pied. Last year I put a visual pied to her. I didn't actually get any visual pieds out, so I know 100% she's pied because the year before I made an Orange Dream Leopard pied from her and a Pastel Orange Dream pied from her. So I know she's, you know, 100% pied. So last year I was just very unlucky on the odds. This year, she laid 5 eggs last year. This year she's laid 10. So could be interesting. There's 2 chances of who's the dad. So one of them is a blackhead leopard, 100% het pied, and the other one is a snake called the Rabi. So the Rabi has a lot of genes in him. He's a phantom leopard, yellow belly, pastel spider, and he's made me some amazing pieds in the past. So I don't really mind which one got it. Obviously I get more pieds if he hit him, in theory, if he hit her even. So I don't mind which boy gets her. The blackhead leopard would be amazing. I don't own any blackhead pieds currently, but equally the Rabi would also be very interesting. He's made me some brilliant stuff in the past, so I don't really mind which one of the boys that did the deed. So without further ado, waffling away, let's go and cut some eggs. I just went and checked my records, and actually there's the possibility of 3 different dads. So I've put an Enchi pastel pied in there, a blackhead leopard 100% het pied in there, and the Rabi, which is the phantom leopard yellow belly spider pastel pied. So without further ado, let's have a look and see what's in there. Okay, so here's my goo box. My freshly cleaned and sterilised scissors. I've stopped sterilising them in Virkon, and I'm using alcohol now because the Virkon seems to be eating into the metal. It's quite a potent disinfectant. As you can see, it's pitted the metal on my dissection scissors. This is the clutch in question. It's a big clutch, 10 eggs. As you can see, it's the 22nd today, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's 22nd today, so they're 4 days early, but I'm not happy to leave them any further. As you can see, these guys are very well deflated, and I can feel the babies quite easily, and there's only one that's a little bit turgid still, and that's that one, and that's very well collapsed as well. So see how easy they pulled apart. This one is, yeah, I couldn't really feel the baby in, oh yes I can, there he is. So I'm going to start with this one. So my ultimate goal, obviously, with this combination, I could just cut that and then start it again because I couldn't see the screen was off. But as you can see in there, the blackhead has done the business. I'm going to say that's a blackhead het pied. What a first snake to cut. I don't believe it's a pied, but it's bloody awesome. So number 1 is a blackhead, so they won't be 100% pied, they'll be 66s. So let's do the next one. This feels like quite a chunky baby, this one. Turn the scissors up the right way would be helpful. A little bit of goo in this one. Again, there's a lovely looking, wow, I'm going to say blackhead leopard in there. Look at that. So pastel blackhead leopard, certainly. Awesome looking animal. So 2 blackheads for 2. Number 3, this has got a big baby in it, and actually pushing against my finger. So I need to be very careful when I'm cutting this one. Not that I'm not careful when I cut any of them, obviously. These things are designed for cutting people's barrels apart, so obviously we need to be careful. So there we have, yeah, a rather gooey pastel leopard. Could be a super pastel leopard, but I think just a pastel leopard. So I'm just going to move the camera down a little bit so it's more into the light. That's it. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. Another awesome looking animal. So you watch how easy these are pulling apart. These guys are ready to come out. As I said earlier, I normally wait for one to pip and then cut, but I just think the extra hot weather that we've had, and that might have made these incubate a little bit further, a little bit quicker, and they really collapsed a lot over the last 24 hours. So I made the decision to cut them, and there we have, wow, I don't know what that is. It's a blackhead of some description, could be leopard, but it's bloody awesome whatever it is. I don't know what it is, to be honest. Wow. So what a start for the first 4 eggs. 3 out of 4 blackheads. That's how I'm going. You can never have too many blackheads, in my opinion. I absolutely love my blackheads. My shed is full of them. I never had one before I met Mills Fakar, and the little shit corrupted me. Oh, hello, there we go. There's a pied. Those blood vessels, as you can see, are all shrunk back, so these guys are ready to go. Well, that's a very, very white pied. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that one, but we have a pied. Not at all sure what it is, but it's a pied. Okay, number 6. Oh, what's this? This looks like a bit of an interloper. This one doesn't look like it's got blackhead or leopard in it. What the hell is that? Oh, that is a spider. So that means this is a dual-sided clutch, because there's no spiders in the blackhead and there's no spiders in the Enchi. So that means the Rabi has made a deposit as well. So that's my second. I've had 1 or 2 other clutches that I haven't filmed so far this year. I did a genetic stripe clutch, confusion shatter to an Enchi genetic stripe, and I got a confusion shatter het genetic stripe and a confusion Enchi het genetic stripe. In the middle of that clutch was a banana Enchi genetic stripe, which obviously clearly meant that I'd had a dual side clutch. So there we go, another blackhead, probably leopard. Really not going to know on these until they come out. I mean, that could even be from the Rabi. It's the Rabi. No, it's blackheads. That can't be. That I was thinking that could be a really dark phantom, but I think it's a blackhead. We'll see. it's very hard to tell when they're in the egg, but we'll I'll do an update video once this clutch is out and shed. I've been told my videos are too long, so I'm not going to do the whole thing in one go. So I'm just going to do short and sweet ones, which suits my attention span anyway. And there we go, there's another pied. Awesome. And that's, I would say, from the eye stripes and that, I would say that's a leopard pied. They're often quite high white. Whether there's blackhead in there as well or not, I have to wait and see. Being leopard on both sides, there's you know, a high chance that the majority of these will have leopard in them. And some of them could even be the magical super leopard, but how the hell we'd find out without breeding them, I don't know. I do actually possess a leopard male that has produced 18 leopards on the trot. So if that's just coincidence, then I should buy a lottery ticket really, but I'm pretty convinced he's a super, but we'll find out later in the year when I've got some eggs from him. Wow, now that is mental looking. That is really nice. Again, blackhead combo of some description. I suppose I could get, because there's also no, there isn't pastel on both sides, so there's only pastel on one side, unless the Enchi got it, but that's a blackhead. Wow, so that's a blackhead, another blackhead leopard. Awesome, what a clutch. I've got two other clutches that could produce blackhead pieds this season, so even if that pied I just cut isn't a blackhead, I've still got about another 12 chances of hitting it. I don't know, what the hell is that? I think that's a single gene blackhead. I think we actually missed the leopard on this one, so it looks like a single gene blackhead, 66% het pied. And the one thing about the het pieds in the blackhead, they normally have really good tram lines, so should be able to pick out a few keepers out of this clutch. So there we go. I'm not 100% certain I've hit a blackhead pied. There's a couple in there that look a bit odd. There's that, I don't think that's a low white pied, but it's very different from all the rest. This one is very light as well for a blackhead. And then there's, so this guy could actually be retained sperm from last year, because the Rabi went in there last year, but he did go in there once this season, so it doesn't matter. It's definitely from the Rabi because there's no spider in the other two. And then there's a little pied over here, which is a very high white pied, and I'm going to, hopefully it's leopard. Could even be a spied, but I'm looking at the head and I'm thinking it looks leopard. So I'm going to stop waffling, put these away back into the incubator. I don't think they'll be long before they're out, and then once they're out and they've shed, I'll do an update video. Thanks for watching. So there you go, first attempt at a blackhead pied this year. Obviously the Enchi pied didn't manage to get in there. The Rabi made an A deposit, and the rest are all blackhead and leopard combinations. There's one which I'm not sure about. I think it's the pieds. I can only see all white on that one. I'm not pulling it around. I don't like to put my fingers in the eggs like some people do. No reason why I don't, but it's personal preference. I just don't like to see things being poked into eggs and forceps and tweezers and things poking the babies around. I just don't like it. So my choice. And then there's the one with the it's all white with the head. That's a common thing with leopard, but it's also a common thing with spider. I have to say it didn't look like a spider. I think with the eye stripes and the Y on the back of its neck, it's probably a leopard pied, with every chance of it being blackhead as well. But I don't care. I'm really happy with this clutch. Got some beautiful looking animals there. You can never have too many blackheads, and obviously anything with decent tram lines on and is female will be staying here. So again, thanks for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please, if you enjoyed this video, please tick like. If you enjoy my videos overall, there's loads more of them. I am going to try and change the format around a little bit so they're not all the same, but if you like my video, please subscribe, and stay safe out there.